beauties, I'm back. This time I'm back with a tropical look. If you want to see how I got this, keep watching. Alright, we starting off with a clean face, shawty. I'm going to go ahead and prep my face for the look. Starting off with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. Although I do have oily combination skin, I have been pretty dry and flaky lately, so I want to make sure I show my skin some love. After that, I'm going in with my primer. The first one anyway. It's Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 primer, and I am putting it all over my face. This stuff is bomb. And honestly, I think it's good for all skin types. It's really smooth and it smells good and refreshing to the skin. So yeah, I'm gonna rub that all over the skin. Pat, pat, ooh. I didn't show the bottle, but I am gonna go in with a second primer. It is the NYX Pore Filler Primer. I am putting that in the areas where I feel like I have the most pores, which is on my cheeks, my nose, and my forehead. So that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, so I did go ahead and go off camera and color correct using the ABH contour kit in the orange shade, and I did do my eyebrows off camera as well with the crayon case, pomade, and dark brown. Now I'm going in with my eyeshadow primer for the day, which is the P. Louise Base in the shade Rumor number 4. I'm taking a eyeshadow brush from BH Cosmetics to go ahead and pat that in. I do not set this with a powder. I just pat it in and it sets itself, and go on about my business. After that is done, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow palette that we're using. And this is the Zulu eyeshadow palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm starting off with this orange shade using a dense packing brush from BH Cosmetics. You guessed it. I'm going to go ahead and pack that into my crease until I get the desired color that I want. Once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to go in with this yellow shade right here, and I'm taking a not a powder brush, I'm sorry, it's a more fluffy eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild. I'm going to go ahead and blend the edges of the orange. Girl, it's at this point that most people get discouraged and they want to stop and take it off and start over. Don't do it, okay? It might not make sense at the beginning. Stick with it, trust the process, keep going. By the end of it, you're gonna love it, okay? So just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep blending. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Oh. Once I'm satisfied with that, we're gonna go in with the deeper shade. It looks like a little brown color, and I'm going with a small dense brush from BH Cosmetics. Yep, I said it. And I'm gonna take that into my crease to deepen it up. This is gonna give it more definition. And so yeah, we're gonna go in with that deep shade directly in the crease. Alright, now I'm going in with the same Wet n Wild blending brush, and I am blending everything together. We want a smooth transition. Yes, we want to be able to see what color is what. We do. We want to know what hard work we put in, but we want to go ahead and blend it where it looks nice. Okay, so I'm cutting the crease now. The same base that I used at the beginning, the P. Louise Rumor number 4. And I'm using a crayon case pencil brush, just a small concealer brush, to do that. With this part, it does not have to be perfect for this particular look. You just want to cut it out so you can have something to put the shimmer shades onto so they can stick and pop nicely, okay? So I am using the pat and slide technique. That's what I'm going to call it, because I basically pat and slide to cut the crease. It's the easiest way to do it, I feel. When you do cut the crease, you are basically... Well, me personally, because I have hooded eyes, so I follow the shape of my eyeball. Sometimes I go a little higher, sometimes I stay a little lower. Just depends on how I feel that day. We're not going with a full cut crease today, so we're going to do a half cut crease and keep it moving. Alright, once that's done on both eyes, I am taking the same deep shade with that dense brush, and I'm blending out the edges of our half cut crease. Now I'm going in with this lime green shimmer shade in another BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm putting it in the inner portion of my eyelid, just packing it on. After that, we're going in with this sky blue or light blue shimmer shade. Same brush that I used for the green, but I flipped it over, and I'm going to go ahead and pack that on in the middle portion of the eyelid. Okay, so at this point, once we have all the shadows laid down, I'm simply just going in and I'm blending each color with the next. So I'm blending in the green with the blue, and I'm blending in the blue with the deep orange or brown, whatever color that is. Just so that it's a seamless blend and it's not like a straight line from one color to the next. Alright. Gotta stay checking your look out, girl. Make sure you doing what you think you're doing. Like I said, we're blending the colors together. Adding the finishing touches. I went off camera and I added a wing liner using an e.l.f. eyeliner and some eyelashes. Girl, look at that eye coming together, honey. Let's move on to the face, y'all. So we're using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation in the shade 230 Malawi. This shade is a little dark for me, but I'm cool with it. Okay, once we highlight with our lighter concealer and do all of that jazz, it's gonna look fine at the end. Okay, so I'm taking a small foundation brush, also from BH Cosmetics. I need to stop saying that. Y'all know. With a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm gonna buff it out. Spray it with a little bit of setting spray, the Too Faced Hangover RX setting spray, just to help with the blending and keep it pushing. Yeah, I really like this foundation. It's nice. It's creamy but matte and super full coverage. To be honest, I went ham with the foundation. Okay, I did not need this much, but it's all right. But it's very lightweight, still skin-like. I love it. Going in with a damp Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I am just damping the excess foundation to make it more skin-like, I guess. So we're gonna make sure this is blended out very well. Okay, we don't want it to look like we just got foundation sitting on our face. We want it to blend. Girl, blend into them ears, blend to that neck, like blend, blend, blend. Yes. Now we are going to highlight. This is in the shade 12, also the Juvia's Place Magic I Am Magic line. I'm going underneath the eyes, the bridge of the nose, above the lip, under the chin, and on the forehead. Y'all know, all the regular highlight areas. You don't need this much, okay? I'm just being dramatic today. I like a full beat. If you're more natural, you just take a little, a little bit of concealer and do your thing. I'ma do mine. This is the ABH Contour Kit. I'm taking that middle shade. I want to say it's Rich Cocoa, I believe. And I am going to go ahead and contour the cheeks, the hollows of my cheeks, around my forehead and my nose. Again, if you are a more natural girl, you do not have to do this step. You can just use a powder, or you can just use your natural skin tone to serve as a natural contour. Your girl gotta be snatched, so I'm gonna do the whole shebang. Blend it out with the Real Techniques sponge. If you notice, I am blending the lighter concealer or our highlighting shade with the pointed part of the sponge or the sides, and then when it's time to blend the contour, which I barely showed, sorry about that, I use the flat side of the sponge. Alright, so once everything is blended, we're going to go back in with our foundation brush and blend out the edges of the concealers and blend it with the contour. We just want everything to be seamless and flawless and just on point. Take that little extra time, girl. Blend your stuff out. Stop playing. Now, y'all gonna see me jam a little bit, okay? Because I like to vibe when I do my makeup. If you're not vibing, girl, I don't know what you're doing. We set in the concealer. I use two powders. The first one I'm going to use is the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I do like this powder. It smells amazing. But I noticed that it does kind of take away from my concealer shade. So I'm going to also go in after I set everything with this powder with the Sacha Buttercup powder, just to bring that brightening effect back. But this powder is bomb though, don't get me wrong. That's why I still use it. It keeps you matte. And it's flawless. There's Sasha, girl. Come through, Sasha. You helped me out today. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this side compared to the other side is a little more bright and highlighted. You don't have to do this step. I shouldn't have did this step because I really didn't like it in the end. I do it sometimes, but because my foundation was so dark, I didn't have to do this. But anyway, right there, I was carving out my contour with Sacha Buttercup powder so they can make it more prominent. Like I said, you can skip this step if you like. It's not necessary. Alright, so I'm going with my all over face powder. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Deep Ebony. And I'm taking a Morphe powder brush to powder all over my face. I do go over my concealer or highlighted area with my all over face powder just to prevent flashback and make sure that everything melts together seamlessly. Not only do I do that, but I do also set my contour area with my all over face powder as well before I go in with the contour powder. That's my contour powder. It is the Queen bronzer, Ebony Queen bronzer. Yeah, so I'm going in with that, and I am setting or bronzing my face where I put my dark contour shade. And that chin, girl, because we want to be nice and sleek and fine, So I guess it's not the chin, that's the jawline, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all see. And I'm also go over the nose as well. Alright, setting spray to get rid of all of the powder that we just put on our face, make it more skin-like. And I'm going to go over the setting spray with my sponge after I get done jamming. Just to lock that in. Alright, back to the eyes. I went off camera and I put the NYX Jumbo pencil in the shade Milk in my waterline, and now I'm going in with this pink shade with a small pencil brush under the lower lash line so it can have a nice little pop of color. I loved it. Beautiful rose gold or like champagne pink, girl. I don't know what it is, but it is bomb. I'm going with that and putting it in the inner corner of my eyes. This made the entire look, okay? This color is so pretty against my skin. Girl. This step cannot be skipped. Alright, so with the Juvia's Place Volume 1 blush palette. I am going in with this orange shade. Shade is the orange one. And a blush brush. I'm going to go ahead and put that in between my concealer and my contour to kind of give me a little rosy look. This is very pigmented, so I went back and I got my powder brush and I kind of took a little bit away. Although it's pretty, I didn't want that much. Hey, Anglola. All right, we're going in with the Crayon Case Anglola highlighter. We are going to highlight the areas where the light naturally hits, which is the high points of the cheeks, the nose, the forehead, and the chin. You have to go in very lightly with this because it's very, very, very strong. Okay, so I am highlighting, and yeah, you're gonna see me go ham with this as well, but that's just for photography purposes. Although I do love my highlighter, I don't go this ham unless I'm taking pictures and going to sleep. If I'm actually going out, then I will still highlight the same areas, but just a tad bit differently, not as much. Y'all, the Crayon Case and Fenty Beauty has some of the strongest highlighters I've ever had. Okay. This was a point where I knew I messed up. But it's okay. My powder brush gonna come to my rescue again. All right, we can fix it. We got it. All right, we got it. I'm lining my lips with Bear from the Crayon Case, and then I'm gonna top that with Clean Kisses, also from the Crayon Case. And after that, guys, this is going to be the end of the tutorial. I had a good time filming this for you guys, and I will see you in the outro. Thank you so much. Bye. Stay beautiful. Giving you tropical vibes. Okay, this is the second shot. I recorded this about a week ago. Maybe a little over a week. I think it was about a week ago. And I deleted all of the footage. Okay, so this is the remake of the look. The picture that you see in the thumbnail most likely is the original. And yeah, so I did use the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation in the shade 230 Malawi, which is a tad too dark or red, but it worked after I highlighted it and contoured and all of that. And I also used their concealer and the number 12. Perfect match. I used their eyeshadow palette and the Zulu by Juvia's palette. All of the eyeshadows came out of that, and the blush is from the Saharan Blush Volume 1. So yeah, pretty much the foundation, concealer, eyes, blush, all of that is Juvia's Place. Everything else you saw in the video, I will probably leave in the voiceover or whatever. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yes, these lashes are from my girl Ty. She also has a YouTube. It's Totally Ty. Might be Totally Ty _. But yes, she has a cosmetic eyelash line called Candy Shop Cosmetics. That's Candy with a K, Shop Cosmetics with a K. Hit her up on Instagram or in the comments on her YouTube channel. Yes, this is in the style Sugar Rush. I'm about to flutter away with these long luxurious lashes. I believe her lashes are $20, mink lashes. So yeah, you guys, this is the finished look. And I love it. I was able to easily recreate it because it's one palette. So let me know what you want to see next. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.